we have been at this table with you guys for years.
Yeah.
And years, and
And-
every single time we come to the table, and I'm being honest too, we want to be a partner with you.
And we see the value of having you as a partner, but one of the biggest things that, and this is what, my second time seeing you guys,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened the other few times before that, but one of the things is being a part of, a company being part of two consortiums, so it's just, we wanna feel more confident and more secure, like, okay, we're not running our business into the ground and just letting it die out slowly.
No,
Right.
and this is why we've separated this year in our proposal to you, we've brought another person onto the Van Eerden team so that it's not waiting for the award. We have somebody geared up and ready to handle the Spark program, separate.
And we're pretty good at growing co-ops, so we've done.
I bet you are.
We've done very good at growing the one that we have, and we would certainly like to have another co-op that we could also more than double the membership. And, you know, because we're engaged, we're excited, we would love to take school districts from, GLC. I'll just say it, I'll just say it out loud.
And I'm with you too, I think GLC is the big fish that we wanna
Exactly.
take away from, not as much as more, we work more with bidding and everything,
Right.
so, especially bringing in trucks, so
But to
Right, there's
a
already
general district, they don't realize that piece, and that doesn't necessarily come up in the conversation of having somebody be a member of Spark.
Right.
There, you know, when there's open season and we're marketing Spark and we're going out to schools that are, even if, my thing is, let's say if we're targeting a school that's part of more, Spark is. That's where we're gonna see how we can differ, okay, there's sometimes I'm gonna target a school that's more. How do we approach that? Cause you also don't wanna step on Moore's foot too
No,
much
it
either.
would definitely have to be handled with kid gloves, but at the same time, what we at Van Eerden can do is offer the option to them, and we will be doing that. We will be going out and offering an option to any district, and then it will be up to that district to make that decision on which consortia they want to join.
Right, I mean,
We can go out and promote any co-op all day long, but after we leave that building, it's up to that district to evaluate the facts and make that decision on their own.
Right.
However, we will always give the facts and always share the information, because that's the only way you can evaluate change and try to consider if you wanna make a change.
Right, and as Debbie brought up, you know, MOR is still a 2-distributor system, and those of us that know Chuck Wolford, that's not gonna change. He believes in a 2-distributor system. We approach many customers, and they don't want to figure out who to buy the apple juice
Right.
from in August. You know, they are looking for a prime vendor with a pricing structure that's gonna save their district money, but, you know, there's many schools that don't want a 2-distributor system. So the co-ops will still be different, but our commitment to growth and our service level and our team will, you know, we are going to have enough resources in place for both co-ops.
And with the no, you know, I don't know if you've heard of the procurement guidelines coming out, there will be probably a group of districts that are going to want a single distributor program and not have to worry about how to communicate through the audit process, because
what
they
they're
don't
buying.
want one other thing to worry about.
Right. And there,
Simple is good.
Yeah.
right,
Right.
and those other, you know, 600 districts that we've already mentioned, they haven't really been going through a procurement process to pick, you know, pick their third-party administrator. So I think there's huge opportunities for Spark, and I think we're the distributor that has a successful K-12 program in place. You know, we're not having issues with out-of-date products or not being innovative or flexible to bring in new things. I mean, it's been a revolving door, as you well know, of K-12 products. Is whole grain gonna stick? I don't know, but nobody's talking about sodium anymore, you know? So, you know, let's not get into politics, but, you know, changes are coming, and when you're with a family-owned distributor, we can react to those things. There's not 900 levels. You know, we go to Debbie, I go to Debbie, who's the vice president of sales, and she talks to the owner of the company. We are big enough to deliver to 10 states, but we don't have a very complicated system to be reactive to what our customers need. And we're passionate about K-12. We want it to grow. We want to be a part of it. You know, we don't just dabble in K-12. We're committed to it. The product mix, working with the right vendors, serving on national committees, going to the national events. I mean, we have to keep learning about K-12 because it changes every day, just as our inventory has to change every August. Because guess what? 30 of us have waivers on whole grain. Well, we'll stock the non-grain macaroni and we'll stock the whole grain because we can do that. But we can also promise you that, I mean, we hear what you're saying, and have we discussed this? Yes, and we don't want it to be the elephant in the room, so we're glad that you brought it up.
But we want the opportunity to help you grow your co-op. We want that opportunity.
I mean,
We're ready for it.
It's facts. That consortium spreadsheet is facts. It comes down from MDE, and that's what the schools are presented. But our service and our commitment, that is going to be there. You're not going to hope that Spark is important to Van Eerden. You will be important to Van Eerden because schools are important to us. And why wouldn't we just want to continue that growth and go after the 600 districts that have not looked at their pricing in a long time and just accepted their pricing?
Right, and just haven't changed because they just don't want to change, whether they're doing the right thing or not.
Right, because it's easy.
It's easy. And as people retire, we want districts to have the opportunity to say self-op if they're a self-op district. And, we want to work with your districts who are part of a management group. We service all schools that are part of Sodexo, Aramark, Chartwell, self-op, contracted vendors. We know every school district has a different program, and we're doing that now. So we can be ready for July 1st. We would value the opportunity to partner with you. We are kind of joking that we've been here before, so we really do appreciate that you brought up what I'm going to call again the elephant in the room, and really just other questions or concerns. But our team is ready, and we can be ready for July 1st. And we're not starting from scratch. We have proven successful programs in place on DoD, on Brown Box, on sourcing local, and having the right product mix for you. You're important to us. Schools are important. Dan Van Eerden, our president, he wants us to grow the school business. We wouldn't have another person on our team. I barely, listed her in the RFP, and she's been with, she's here, been working with us for 2 weeks with 18 years school food service experience. So we are dedicated, we are growing as a company, and we are ready to grow a Spark. So we thank you for your time today and the opportunity to be here, and we wish you luck the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah. I just want one more
Yes.
question, just to clarify. Admin and management fee, we don't need to add that on to
No.
your pricing or anything else,
No.
it's already, okay,
That's all, it's not an add-on.
okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.